All right, welcome back to the live stream. We are day trading MNQs. A huge news cycle, as of course you know. Even though I haven't posted in a couple of days, that doesn't mean I haven't been trading myself. So it's been a pretty big green day for me today, as you can tell. Almost $4,600, and I am trading this currently right now. This, you see the dollar amounts changing. That is one of my $150,000 test accounts. So we're approaching 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. A lot of times you'll have news cycles hitting, or news events, not necessarily the ones you cannot trade on the prop firm. And look at that. I'll close this one out. All right. Hope those of you, look at that. We got a support level right here. I'm going to put in 2 for the support. See that right there? Bounce, 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 bounce. See if it'll hit this, and will bounce back up off of that support level. 281. I think it might be closer to like 282. See if it'll hit me for get filled for 2. This particular account is actually qualifying for my largest payout. That would be close to $13,000. It's a $50,000 account. The buffer is 2,000. Anything past that qualifies for a payout. So I suppose correction. It's a 63,000 qualifying for $11,000 payout. So I'm not sure. I did submit a request through the Take Profit Trader chat for request or inquiry about Pro Plus status. And there's not quite a clear guideline as to how they go about moving one from the Pro to Pro Plus, outside of where I've read online somewhere that it's based on performance, and also if you transfer $10,000 payout at one time instead of incremental accumulative up to $10,000. I believe it has to be $10,000 at one time. So, which I haven't done yet. Usually it was incremental. You know, $500 qualified payout, I'll take that, or $1,000 payout, I'll take that, and then it'll add up altogether to above 10,000. But I've never done an overall 10,000. So we'll see. I've kind of asked around in the trading circles, and the consensus is, why don't you just take the money? I mean, and they might offer you a Pro Plus status, and apparently it's not the account that turns Pro Plus, it's the account holder earns the status of Pro Plus. Now, if you know better than I do, please correct me on that in the comments below. But other than that, that's my assumption. My assumption is if I transfer more than $10,000 or $10,000 plus, then theoretically I would be offered. It's not automatic transfer, but I would be offered that. So we'll see. But as of now, I think it has been a crazy day, because from the night before, which this particular balance was, I had to, like I said, this is my lunch break. I was working 6 o'clock this morning at my main job. So this trading happened between 9 p.m. last night and about 1 o'clock in the morning. So and then I ended up watching a couple of episodes of some show when the kids went to bed. But so it wasn't my 8 to 10 hour day trading. This was very short in between, and it was kind of a blessing to get this balance on. So I'm looking for a crossover on my stochastic and formation at the right there, formation of this particular support level candles on the way up. So we'll see what happens. Will it hit me for at 72 for 2? Because it broke through this support level as I was yakking, so that didn't pan out. But this would be the next down below support level. Now this looks interesting. Do we go and enter because we got a crossover? I'll do that. I'm going to enter 2 for 2 and see if it'll bounce back up. If not, we'll add on down towards it. Oh, look at that. So the confirmation didn't quite work out. That's why sometimes you just kind of have to wait for that confirmation. And if you got filled in somewhere right there, it would have been a little better price action and better average entry level or entry point. So, all right, let's see if we'll trail up our profit. Come on, give us a little bit more. We're going to put our stop right there. Get rid of this. Trail it up and up. That was way too tight. Oh, well. I think it was, what, $17, $20, something like that. But that was a way too tight of a stop. Either way, so I'm trying to bring these two lower accounts to the buffer. Not the buffer. To the limit of what required for the 150,000. So I have quite a bit to go on this. I think I have 3,500 to go on this particular account and almost 6,300 to go on this one. So I'm kind of trading this. Now, here's not the challenge necessarily, but do you keep on trading the account that you know you can actually withdraw money from, or do you have to kind of balance, I suppose. So I'm trying to play the balancing game between passing my up. Look at some action going on right there. Let's see if it'll bounce off of that support level right there, support resistance level down to the downside. But I'm trying to play between making money on the pro account and building that. It's not my main income, but still. And then at the same time, trying to work the balances on both test accounts that I still have. So I don't really have any particular rule how you determine which one to go with. But I know once I submit a request for a payout from my pro account, I will not be trading that particular account because I don't want to jeopardize the balance on that. And it takes sometimes, a few hours before they actually approve the payout and move the cash that was in your pro account to kind of a holding status. And then when you request it from that particular, whatever that account is or status, into your wallet, then I would be trading. So in that time in between, I'll go for another 2. In between, I would be working the test accounts because now I don't want to touch my pro account, but I have other accounts that I can play with. That would be my tests for now. But I do have what's called in the stable race horses ready to go. Other pro accounts that are no longer test accounts. They're past pro accounts. I have passed them, meaning not old, but I have passed those accounts, and so I'm ready to If I blow this account or if I blow another test account, I'm ready to get that one out of the stable and run with that pro account. So yeah, it's a racehorse model. You're working with one pro account. If you blow it or not, or you start another one, or you bring one out that you passed before. All right, so what is going on with this jitter? We're 10 till 1 on our almost 10 till 1. Look at the clock right there. Oops. All right, we are into, oops. Gotta drop below my entry level. That's 93. That's only 6 points. That is 6 points. On average, you can see it's not really 6 points is not a big move today. Or I mean, the big move would be right here. Looking at this one, that's 82.92. That's 12 points. That seems like a big move. So we're kind of now. Granted, this is a 15-second chart. You look at a 3-minute chart. 3-minute chart on Heikin Nashi candles, right there, from 992 all the way to 047. That's over 50 points on one candle on 3 minutes on the 3-minute chart. This is big. There's a lot of money right there to be made. But on a 15-second chart, and I just filled in for 2, I'll just get out of this now. Filled it for all of my positions are now closed. So I believe I will be submitting a payout at the end of this trading day. And there, I usually don't show these balances, but that's my balance on a $50,000 account that I will be requesting a payout for. 72. Now, if those of you who have been asking me to show what I do and where to go or how to set up your trading platform, if you have decided to get into and try your hand at this, I would really like to know in the comments what your experience so far has been. I know there's a learning curve to trading, definitely. It's not as easy as people make it sound like. I've lost plenty of money or plenty of test accounts trying to get to the point where, and I don't want to sound or say that, oh yeah, nope, I'm not losing another account. I would love to never see that happen, but I would be very naive because markets are very unpredictable. There's always the element of human error, oversized position, emotions. That's why I would never trade any of this with my own capital. I would only use a prop firm because I am risking only $100 or $200 on a $150,000 account. I would never put my own $50,000 on this because of all the unpredictable things that happen. Trump tweets, somebody shoots a missile, some bridge collapses, or somebody blows up the world towers, or you name it, and you'll lose your fortunes. So I understand you have to have risk management, you have to have stop losses when you enter positions and things like that, but way too often I've seen spikes to the downside or just moves against you very, very sudden and drastic, and you lose your money. So. All right, well, I don't like holding the actual live stream for too long. I don't think this channel is big enough to just sit and record my 2-hour video or 2-hour live stream. And I would like to have YouTube grow this through likes and reshares and things like that. But I don't believe a live stream acts the same way as a regular YouTube channel video would be. So I might pause this live stream and actually record a titled video that would be on my channel with a couple of trades here before I close this trading session for the day. And I do still need to go back to my regular job, believe it or not. So some people go, well, why don't you just do this? Like I said, if I can do $200, $300 a day doing this, and then have my other job, I am more than happy. And otherwise, my wife would be kicking me out of the house. Kids are homeschooled, so they're always busy doing something, and Dad would only be in the way. So anyway, let me pause this and switch to my video. And thanks again for plugging in and checking this live stream out. Let me know if there's any questions you have. Drop the comments below, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified when this channel goes live or new videos pop up. So, thanks. Till next time. Bye.